Time to get down, ladies and gentlemen. That's the warm-up. God bless the planet, for that's all we have. Stand beside her and guide her. Your sweet Gaia in your hand. She's in your mind. That's all you have, because all you got is your mere senses. Who knows about the consensus? Who gives a shit about the consensus? What do they know? Nothing. They got their head up their ass or down the sand like a stork. That's not a stork. Ostrich. Ostrich. I'm owning and going to buy the website Ostrich. Get your head out the sand, Ostrich. You know what? That's exactly what I should make the freaking website name. Get your head out the sand, Ostrich. This is very important, people. It doesn't really matter, because this is really, it's going to be very pure. This is a very pure message. Because this one's for Jesus. And I'm not a freaking holy roller. I'm not even a spiritual person. I'm just possessing my spirit. Okay? I'm not spiritual. I just own my spirit. Okay? You are what you tell yourself you are. Think and grow. Man, I got audiobooks, man. I could give you the content that you need to prove it in your heart. And I could resonate with your heart. If you just watched this, I really gotta produce some hardcore, raw fact about what makes us tick internally. And we're all seeking happiness, thinking that we know it seeks happiness. Listen, guys, I am not metaphysical. I'm not a fucking nothing, okay? I'm not a nothing that you ain't a nothing, okay? We're all the same something. We're all made of the same something. I don't care what your past history. If you're breathing air, I don't even give a damn if you're an alien breathing air, okay? It all came from the fucking spark. We all belong to the spark. The spark of Christ is the true spark that's in your heart. That is what it really comes down to, ladies and gentlemen. Love boat. Sing and spread love. That's it. Just like it fucking says in the Bible. I give you two Bible verses that will fucking open your eye. I mean it. And it'll just be saying like, treat your neighbor like you love thyself, or whatever the hell it is. And the beginning of this one. Just check this out. Check out John 3:16. Just the first freaking half of it. I so loved the world that I gave my only begotten Son. I so loved the world that I gave my only Son. Imagine your one son. Moses had to give up his son. Why did Moses have to give up his son? I came to this conclusion just the other day. The first son is always sacrificed in all the stories if you look at it. Because the parent grows with the first son. The second kid, who sometimes is the middle one, what happens is, when you have the second kid, then there's this whole thing. But if you tell your first kid, hey, I'm just feeding you all my knowledge, you come up with your own conclusion about this current state of affairs that we're in, and then you feed that to the next one in line, even if it's a female. I want daughters. I want all daughters. I will raise hell and heaven. Anyhow, I just like sounding powerful shit because, you know what? It doesn't really freaking matter what I say. You're listening or you're not. You like it or you don't. This one don't have me sitting there dancing around naked, Larry. So funny. And I saw another heart on there. I don't know who it was, but I'm sure I could fucking guess. You go, girl. Anyhow, this is really about your heart chakra. That's really what it comes down to, is your heart chakra. The first bottom 3 chakras have to do with us, the human body. Once you move up to the heart chakra, the green chakra in your heart, once you feel loving energies, I don't care if you're hugging your ferret, okay? And the thing doesn't bite your nose and whatever it is. But you got to feel that heart chakra. And that you could feel by grounding. You could put your feet in the sand at the beach, or you could put your feet in the grass, and you will find your heart chakra. You will be connecting to the earth, collecting energy from her electromagnetic field, connecting with your electromagnetic field. Okay. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know. This can't fit everybody, because I have some atheist friends, I'm sure. So they're like, shut this off, or they don't like the harmonica, or whatever the case is. You can't live for everybody, right? Even God can't please everybody, and He created the thing into existence, right? Supposedly spoke the words. Guess what? Guess who? Isa Clement. Oh, she's awake. Curly, my man. Love you, Curly. Phyllis Jones. And Susan Blanton. Thank you all for listening. And more will listen later. Because I'm going to share it. I'm going to download it to my YouTube thing, from my BioKeeper thing. Because you know what? Screw the no offense to anybody, because I love you all and you brought me to where I am. But you don't need the love and light people. You don't need the yoga people. You don't need the namaste people. You don't need Buddhists. You don't need all those people. You guys already know there's tons of positive messages that we share in memes from Osho and all these people, which they sound like they're so freaking enlightened. Oh my God, enlightened. Just feel love in your heart, guys. Hello, Phyllis. Thank you. But just feel love in your heart. And I know it sounds gay or weak or whatever the hell you want it to sound like, but you love your freaking kid, don't you? You love your freaking kid. Don't you? You love your freaking kid. You love your dog, your cat, your lizard, your shoe. I'm happy, guys. You're happy. I'm just trying to bring the point home, okay? It's not easy. And I'm not a holy ruler. Like I said, I'm not a spiritual person. I'm just commanding my spirit. I believe certain things that I read in the Bible, or Bible verses I've heard. There's things in the Quran that would fucking probably point out the same damn thing right now that I'm feeling. This could be happy, don't worry. I'll keep putting in the harmonica. When you hear that ringing in your ears, that loud pitch that all of us are hearing now, I want you to think of my ass, because I burn it in your ear. And I'm going to claim that. I'm going to patent it. Ha! Anyhow, so that's your mind waking up saying, hello, knocking on my door. Hello, wake up. The rest of the world is waking up. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. We are all way more powerful beings than you would think. And I'm not talking about you're going to sit there and spread wings and fly, but if you close your eyes, you can imagine it right now, can't you? Your mind does not know the difference between pretend and fake. I mean, a dream and a reality. The front of your brain does. The neocortex, I believe, that does. Or that's the one that brings in logic. Okay? That's the side of your brain that compartmentalizes everything, like file cabinets, when the right side of your brain is like hanging out at a nice, lovely park with rivers and lakes and flowing. So there's one side of your brain that's artistic, there's the other side that's logical. Okay? There's two. You need to rest your mind in the center. In the center. We all need to be centered. But you're only going to get centered once you take a few deep breaths. It's not a big deal. Inhale, exhale, move on. If you have any stress, your girlfriend, You didn't get lucky that day because whatever, some shit happened. It's not the end of the world. We complain about every single thing, and it's never the end of the world. Ever, 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 ever. So, just be happy, resonate. And my friend Larry, he pointed out, and my friend Tony, I got to say, and thank you guys, and I love you guys both. Larry's like, why are you angry? And I'm like, I'm not angry. I'm angry at this oppression that is cast upon us all. I don't care how much money you got. You still got suppression, motherfucker. You paying your taxes, right? You still got to answer to somebody. You still praise every breath. And I don't care if you got a freaking Bentley. You do not control the planet, asshole. Who the fuck do you think you are? You ain't royalty. And believe me, they ain't nothing but a bunch of cocksuckers, okay? Sorry to piss anybody off or anything. Fuck royalty. Fuck the government heads. First of all, if they think that they control you, anybody thinks that they're like, oh, pity peasants. Fuck them. Fuck them. Nobody is greater than you are. Nobody is greater than you are. If I had a peg leg right now, if I lost my limbs, believe me, I'm still going to be one of those motivational motherfuckers that's happiest on a stage. I thought about that today. I don't need my limbs. I don't need my hands. I don't need my vision. I don't need anything to be freaking happy, guys. You do not need it. Everything is within you. It is within you. Just take a few deep breaths. Like I'm going to take another one again because I get a little bit too strung out on my own fucking energy because I got endorphins kicking in because I believe this shit in my heart and I know it. I know it to be the truest as I am talking right now, as I'm sure that I'm on Facebook and on a live and I have a phone, as sure that I'm breathing right now. I know this. I know this. Just trust me on one little freaking thing. I study all kinds of damn shit. All I'm really talking about is your damn heart chakra. I mean it. We're all supposed to meditate. You're supposed to meditate to connect. Every time you go to sleep, no matter what, your brain goes off into the astral realm. God said in the Bible, okay, that thing's been rewritten. I'll be the motherfucker. First damn person to sit there and be like, that thing was written by 40 people over 1,000 years, and, you know, it's just a bunch of stories. Well, Gilgamesh existed. There's facts that prove Gilgamesh existed. That story, that guy's a fucking giant, okay? There's footprints in like some other state in America over here where there's a giant footprint next to a human footprint. And it's in like a national exhibit, okay? They've been scripting everything to us, scripting it. The Germans, since the World War II, were studying all kinds of stuff about mind control and stuff. I've been in sales for how long? I just love people. I give them my heart. I'm not one of them shyster people at all, but being a salesperson was the greatest damn thing that ever happened to me. Because it makes you, I always want my kids to be a salesperson because it makes them realize what it takes to fucking earn a customer's business. You got to connect in their mind, man. You know, it means no bullshit, bro. Be honest. Plenty of car salesmen out there believe their own bullshit. And I look at it, I'm like, wow, this motherfucker believes his own bullshit. I'm like, I know he's fucking lying. I'm a salesperson. You know, I'm talking about the sales manager. I'm like, holy shit. I looked him in his eyes. I'm like, damn, bro, you brainwashed yourself. Like, that's a powerful shit, you know? I'd rather be real and have fun. And who gives a damn? I could die tomorrow and have a good heart. I'm not going to be worried that I missed anything in life. Living in the moment is taking your breath. You got to control your breath. I got to control my breath. Controlling your breath. Nothing is ever as bad. Even if anything happened, the first day it seemed like it's hell on earth. And it might very well be for you. Maybe you wrecked your car, your dream car that you just paid off, and you're so, ooh, I'm on top of the world. I paid off my BMW. And then it got wrecked. You're like, fuck. Then you got like a rental car. You're sitting there in a Kia for like 3 weeks till your Beamer gets precise. And then what do? You're like, Betsy's wrecked. And then you got to take it back to a dealership and trade it in. You're like, maybe I'll get a new car. You know, so, oh well, then you just jump back into the system again. I sold cars, man. I told people, whatever. Anyhow, I was the most honest car salesperson anybody would ever meet. That's why I was one of the most successful because of, at San Francisco Honda during the time that I reigned there, okay? But over a 1.5 year period, like I was top salesman at least 12 months. I sold 20 cars 4 months in a row. That's nothing major right now with social media. I wasn't doing social media branding so much then. I didn't know, but I can post my own Facebook ads right now. That's a damn thing. Shit. Anyhow, but This is really for Jesus. This whole message is for Jesus. Because that Christ within you, there is something in your heart, ladies and gentlemen. And it does connect up into the next chakra, which is your voice chakra. So God spoke things into existence, right? Well, actually, God doesn't have a voice, just so you know. Well, God actually has all voices. But God's the energy in the air that's before you. There's actually millions and billions and trillions, gazillion sparks happening before your eyes, and we just can't see it. Actually, I could tell you, guys, I can look up at a cloudy sky, and I do see little white and black lines, like little short, teeny lines. Like, they're not every single, well, I mean, yeah, I could look around, but they're kind of spread out a little bit. But right where the black is, there is a little white line. I can see it. It's like the similar thing to those little, you see a little something crawl across your eye, like a little tiny thing every once in a while. Like if you look right, all the way right, and then you look all the way left, and then you look straight. But take your time going right, and take your time going left, and then you look straight. You'll see like something go across your eye. It's kind of like that. Okay? It's light. Okay, look up two-slit test. That's physics and math. It's talking about wave theory versus... I forget what they say, but once you observe something, then it kind of goes away. So you just have to kind of trust and just see what's there and just observe it. But observe it lightly. Don't stare at it. You know what I mean? Life, like, if you just go kind of nonchalant and happy state, like, you would control your entire existence. Our brain and heart gives off an electromagnetic sphere, like, out to 30 feet. I say 33 feet because, whatever. Life revolves around threes. At least the harmonic of life, the earth and the cosmos, it revolves around the power of threes. 3, 6, 9. Anything divisible by 3. Vibration, life is a vibration. Atoms, everything we touch and feel here on planet Earth, which is, okay, let's say, oh, what the fuck's he talking? It's reality, okay, yeah. What's his reality? Well, yeah. The Earth is the lowest form of mental awareness. We're not even going to use the word consciousness. I don't want to talk about love and light stuff. If it scares anybody, they're like, oh, they're Luciferian, because my friend Darian's sitting there saying that Oprah Winfrey's Luciferian and promoting it, and all of her page has 5,000 freaking likes. I'm like, you guys are, she's really, I'm just saying, it's a fine edge that she's on right now, but you know what? That's beautiful, because what needs to happen, and things will all come to a head. Okay? You can't accept the light without the dark. We all know that. Well, maybe you should be blessing the dark a little bit more, because the dark is what brings you your opposition to grow through, so you could grow into the light. The goal is the light. Chase the light, reside in the dark. Chase the light, reside in the dark. Chase the light, reside in the dark. That's what I say. Of course you're thinking about the light all the time. Which is light? What's that light? Oh, love and light. No, be happy, man. Spread love. You see a guy riding by on his bicycle, put up your hand, high five or something. You know what I'm saying? What's up, brother? High five. Collect that energy. Give energy. 3, 6, 9. Just give energy, positive energy. Your life moves in waves. I talked to a coworker. I think I might have said this in yesterday's video or today. Yesterday. But, he was getting something, and it cost $2,000, and he said, life happened, and I asked him, I said, well, did life really happen, or was it something that you brought on? And he goes, well, I brought it on. 90% of the time, we bring on our own drama. Love your opposition. Grow through your faults. Stop being lazy. I got many things to grow up on myself, and I'm making them all happen this year. I'm sorry. I fucked off my life. There you go. I mean, I didn't do anything. I didn't become a drug addict. I didn't fucking go murder anybody. I didn't do nothing bad. Nothing bad. I'm just saying. I really feel like I wasted like 10 years of my life. Because I didn't rush into relationships though too. You know what I mean? You grow up. And all things happen when they're meant to happen. You are exactly where you are meant to be right now in your journey. Exactly where. If I could say one thing that will extend your life a little bit, stop counting your freaking birthday. Don't remember the number. Don't remember the number. Don't put the number on your cake. You're like, what the hell is he talking about? Well, if you create your reality, right? Start telling yourself you're 33. Because after you die and go to the afterlife, you're 30 years old. Okay? Maybe it's 33 years old. I don't know. I'm just keeping it to 3 going. But, oh yeah, harmonica time. Okay, look. You ain't got to be a fucking rocket science to see what goes on in commercials and see what entertains you and what doesn't. Okay? So, I'm just saying, if I could point out anything, that's what's going through my soul right now and everything. And most of all, like, there's just a couple facts that you need. I mean, I just want everybody to consume. And I'm sorry, I have this information, and I know deep down in my heart that I need you to understand the information. I just want to get it into your brain so you hear it once. Just hear it once. I don't really care. After that, you go on your way and all this stuff. And you'll see. Things will just start like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Everything, oh, this is weird. Oh my God. Wow. Oh, this weirdest thing happened today. You wouldn't even believe it. Oh, really? What happened? I don't know. This thing I just sit there mentioned, and all of a sudden there it was. Is that voodoo? Optimistic thinking and hoping for something and commanding it in the moment as if it already existed. That's the God energy right there. That whole thing. The whole thing. Command your God because you are a part of God. Everything in life is a part of you. We are all one of one. You are part of the one spark that created the entire existence of life. Just like that drop in the ocean, all the power of the ocean is in the drop. Same freaking correlation, man. I love you, man. I love you. So I gotta fucking burn this shit. I'm gonna tattoo this shit. I'm gonna brand this shit across my chest. You are one. You are of one. I already told the coworker. He cut out some stencil. He got a bunch of tattoos himself. He got a sparrow on his neck. I'm gonna ask him if he has Facebook tomorrow. Dope dude. Dope dude. Dope dude. My man. Badass freaking truck too. Ladies. I don't know. I saw a child. I mean, he's got a picture of a child, so. I don't know if they're still together, ladies. Any single ladies in the Bay Area. But this man's a freaking artist and a half. These guys I work with are like legends to me. They could think up a brain fart like you have right now in your brain, and they can make it tomorrow out of metal. Like I just got a bicycle today, and I'm gonna go. On Monday, I'm gonna go modify my bike. I'm gonna fabricate my own shit. Like, how great is that? I can say I'm a fabricator. And as I keep learning, I'll keep learning more things to fabricate. You know what I mean? But that's still not who I am. We are many things of all things, and you have many talents, and we are here to explore, ladies and gentlemen. Do not fear the afterlife. Because you know what happens when you're sitting there? Most of us are sitting there scared to die. But you know what? Because we're scared to die, we're not expressing ourselves in living. We're afraid to live too. So, we're just going to sit in our little teeny bubble and cast judgment on people, make ourselves feel better for our own faults. Because if I blame it on you, then that means I clearly don't have the problem, everybody. So let me just lash out on everybody online. Because it'll make me feel perfect inside, and I won't have to focus on myself. My own opposition, my own devil, if you will. There is no devil. Oh, the devil's greatest thing is that he didn't exist. He doesn't exist because he's one of God. God needs to fucking separate himself into two so we can have this little existence here. But this is not all of our existence. You can't see gravity, but you sure as hell are grounded by it, aren't you? You get a chance to see electricity sometimes, but you ain't happy to see it, are you? Oh no. Oh no. Don't put your finger in the socket. Well, guess what? My buddy put the positive and the negative together. And guess what? He fucking had to talk to me right away. He goes, dude, he shot a video. It was amazing. I loved it. The time stood still in life for that friend of mine. He connected the negative to the positive with electricity. I mean, he's lucky he didn't die. My old boss, Darren Penry, the most interesting man I ever met. Most interesting man I ever met. He was struck by lightning. It blew out the bottom of his foot. Like, literally. He showed me all the scars they had to replace, take meat from his ass or back and put it on his calf. I mean, his leg got kind of messed up. But he was standing in a puddle of water. Life is so electric. Anyhow, I'm going to go home now. Because you can't always talk about things so freely. Because you need to feel free. You know what I'm saying? And I need to be amongst nature. And it's such a beautiful night in South City tonight. Beautiful! I can still see some blue, dark sky. And I see some very cottony looking clouds. Peepers bonite! Peepers! I don't know if you're watching Peepers. Maybe I'll watch it tomorrow. But tonight in South City, on 4/4, I believe it's 4/4/19, ladies and gentlemen. My birthday's in 4 days. And I have a fundraiser going for my BioKeeper. And that is all just stuff just going to the not promotion, but production of making the BioKeeper. I already got Komet. His actual real name is Miracle, but he likes Komet better, so that's why I call him Komet. And Michael, they're already making the app. I've already explained the app like a bunch of times over videos and stuff. I told them to make it how they wanted it. Go ahead and alter it for my idea. And Fred, and I wanted Fred to be the, Fred and Michael and Komet to be the founders. And I'm just in the sales department with my buddy Shaquille. Because Shaquille's super funny. I love him. He's so funny. He's very deep and entertaining too. And then me, I'm just a beast when it comes to methodical planning for segments and get into different sectors. That's all. I believe the word methodical should be a sin. I scare myself sometimes, people. Anyhow, it's a beautiful Thursday. I get tomorrow off, luckily. Can enjoy the day. Nice, beautiful Friday. Maybe I'll go for a nice hike in the day. Yes. Well, I'll definitely have something fruitful to tell you tomorrow. Friends at home. Till then, this is Mr. Buckworth, over and out. Phyllis, again. That's cool. That's right. We all are, darling. Yes, so cool. It's worked out time. Yes, it is. I will, darling. And you as well, my dear friend.